I can't even my AirPods on the joint. Like,
no, they got no Bluetooth. They got no Bluetooth function. So look, you didn't even look at the tip. Look at the tip.
The tip. Hey,
of the wire. That shit, the old shit.
Oh, no.
Bro, these shits come out. Like, that's how old it is. That's what I'm saying. It's because you're not understanding it. Bro. This shit old.
I gotta see how I look in it, bro. Because if I look crazy, I'm finna flame you.
Why you gonna flame me?
Because you gave me tape.
I had no choice. It's this or nothing.
It's just like this.
Can you hear me? That's the major thing. I gotta get your value. Let's stop this because I still gotta get your value. I go by the name of Zoe, and you are now watching Facts Over Fiction, brought to you by Heartbreak Media. This is episode, I want to say 10. I don't keep track of these things, so correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Episode 10. I have a very, very highly touted guest in the building. As you can see, we have an empty studio. Pooch is not here. Mally's not here. Tony's not here. RJ's not here. So I begged my roommate for 3 months to come and pod with me. And finally, we got episode 10. It's been a while. So our special guest goes by the name of...
Tig.
Like, say all your names.
No, that's my name, cuz.
Yeah, Tiggy Wiggy. The Tig Meister.
Bro.
Honey Tig. Shall I keep going?
Them is not my names, yo.
Tiggy Poo.
Yo.
Tigalicious.
Who calls me that, yo? Who calls me that?
Yo, don't let him lie to you. Like,
Who calls me that?
the streets call you this.
Nobody call me that. Niggas call me Tig, and that's it. And Henny Tig, that's it. Word.
Nobody calls you Tiggy Poo.
Why did you just do that? Nigga set me up. That's crazy. Nah. Some people do. It's just a select few.
There are people on Earth that call you Tiggy Poo. I wanted to make that clear.
It's a select few.
Okay, and so you're saying nobody calls you Tiggy Wiggy?
No, niggas call me that, but that's not my name. Niggas know that. Niggas know that. That is not my name. Niggas know that.
Anyway, the Tig Meister is in the building. For anyone who wants to know his real name, Tig is short for Tig Meister.
It's not. That's not my real name.
It's Tig Meister Masso Jr. That's
crazy.
That's his real name. So
not my name.
I know you get that question a lot though.
What?
What's your real name?
Oh yeah.
So I just wanted to clear the record that your name is Tig Meister.
No man, that's not my real name. That's cool though. I don't know where you getting this from. It's false information.
I had research done on you. And
what research? Okay, what research?
I had research done on you. So like, people were telling me like we collectively went to your old neighborhood, Hackensack, New Jersey.
I don't live in Hackensack.
Okay, based on the research, I'm just going off of what they give me.
I don't live in Hackensack though.
So it's okay. All right, it's cool. The research is wrong then, I guess.
Heavy. I told you, you're getting false information.
I don't know if that's true.
Nah, that's fact.
How you doing though? How's life?
It's cool. I've been chilling.
Okay, so the problem is, right, his response to that question is always the same. Like, I've been chilling. What does chilling include for you?
Chilling, working, and then being at home all summer. That shit was whack. And then, yeah, just working.
At home in Hackensack, New Jersey.
I don't live in Hackensack.
Okay, my bad. You're right.
Yo.
Go ahead.
Give me tape, bro. Anyway. Yeah, that's it. I don't be doing shit. Truly, I be just chilling. Trying to live this life. Shit hard.
So, we're gonna get into on our first topic, right? And we talked a lot about off camera, and this is something I've come to realize in the last few days that I took a mini vacation, little little business trip out of town, and and I realized that the shit that we usually go through is not normal. Like, there are people in life who've spent their whole life and never seen a crackhead before.
Yeah, 100%.
That's more often than not that there are people who actually live life like that have never seen a crackhead like at all. So I started to see these things, and it's like you only see what's normal in your community, like your bubble of the world. This thing, and it's like we have these arguments in our group chats, and we'll be like, "This person's better. This person's better." And it's like niggas don't really listen to this person outside of these parameters. Like, people don't bump Chef G in Wyoming. That's not a thing. Or they're not bumping, R.I.P. King Von in North Dakota. That's not.
Nah, North Dakota's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's not a thing. But people will be like, "Yo, Ron's the best rapper in the world," or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people say shit like that, and it's like, no one listens to this person outside of your HUD. So it's like these parameters that we like set ourselves up in. It's like, we never like see what's outside the bubble, because like the biggest artists in the world are like Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber and shit like that. And it's like, I haven't heard an Ed Sheeran song in mad long.
Me either. It made me poppin'. And
I like, what's going on? What, he'll be chopping like I got these stats, and they'll be like, this Ed Sheeran tops the charts for 400 weeks straight.
You know, it's crazy. Like, when you think, I know one day I was like, I thought I looked at the billboards like for the first time ever. And like, I'm listening to songs, I'm like, these songs is he, and I'm like seeing none of these songs. I'm seeing like white people songs and stuff. Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Like, these things be popping like this?
And it's crazy to think about it. Like, they're the more like frequent than not. It's like they stay in the charts. Like, Way Too Sexy was #1 for 1 week, and then Stay went right back to #1.
Stay by who?
Stay with Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber.
Oh.
Went right back to #1 the next week.
Really?
But it's like Stay for a long time has been out. It's been out for like almost a month. And the fact that people are still listening to it so much that it's at #1 in the Billboard is crazy.
Nah, I haven't even listened to that song yet. I listened to like other songs on his shit, but I've never listened to that song yet.
It's like ridiculous, and it's like before, like when we watched the New Edition shit, it made me think that like those people really had the range. Like Michael Jackson's, the way people like forget about like the control he had over like the music industry is ridiculous. Because Michael Jackson, right, when they say like the only person you can think of that's black, that's close enough to Michael Jackson, like has the range of Michael Jackson in terms of just popularity and the shit that he can do, because he's exceeded rap at this point.
Who?
Drake. He's exceeded rap at this point. He's not a rapper.
Talk about it.
So he like at this point he's exceeded. Like J. Cole, Kendrick, people don't listen to it outside of rap. You're not going to find a J. Cole song and be like, yo, I'm in an R&B mood. And you know what I'm saying?
I know.
There's some R&B Drake. There's some pop Drake. There's some dance hall Drake. So you can go to different bags. When you're sad, you're not gonna like Kendrick Lamar doesn't have a sad bag.
I feel you.
So he's just a rapper. So outside,
he has some sad bags though.
Name a sad song that you would be like, oh, I'm gonna put this on.
Poetic Justice. Even though Drake in that.
Okay, so is it really?
There's other songs too. I just don't know. But I know there's some. But it's not like But I know what you mean though. So it's not like you know like guaranteed with Drake.
So Michael Jackson, like from the Jackson 5 days to him like in like Beat It and that era of music, Thriller, versus him even exceeding that to go to like Billie Jean and all these, like he had so many levels to success that like I don't see like there's not a person that I can see that anybody's gonna ever like is gonna get to that point.
You don't think so?
I don't think there's anybody that's gonna get to that point who has that like level of like you can go to each era and he has a classic in it. Even to when he like died, They Don't Really Care About Us was like top of the charts like crazy, like these anthems in every year. And the only person that you see is and even if Justin Bieber did rap, and he could actually rap, I think he'd be the closest. But I think because Drake has so many different bags that you can see, he's his comparison to be he's the closest thing to him is crazy.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
He is one of the greatest artists of all time.
Yeah. Because you can't call him people can, if you're gonna top.
But that's
5,
people's issue with him. It's y'all keep trying to say he a rapper, but he's not a rapper, and that's the issue with it. They don't really look beyond the rap part of it.
And it's because this is what I keep telling you, and this is why I keep telling in the group chats. I'm like, it's beyond that at some point. When you're topping pop singers for charts, pop stands for popular music. So when you're saying pop stars like Taylor Swift and you're outselling them and stuff like that, that's a new level that no one's gonna touch, right? We're in an era rap music has went from what we were talking about the other day, 1 million first week to a good week is 100,000 copies first week, right? That's a good week for a lot of rappers. Taylor Swift is still doing 900,000 first week. She's still doing close to 1 million. She not 100. No, they're not.
I haven't heard a Taylor Swift song since I was
But if you go, bro, I'm telling you, if you go somewhere else,
and niggas be bumping it.
That's the music, and even with the 6ix9ine thing was when people hated on him so much, right? You go to somewhere else, that's not the hood, and you hear his music. So people be they're so mind-boggled, be nobody plays 6ix9ine. No, nobody in your hood plays 6ix9ine. You're right. You're correct. No one in East New York, Brooklyn, plays 6ix9ine. You're right. That's you're factually correct on that one. But in South Wakataka, you know what I'm saying, Texas, they might bump a little 6ix9ine.
That's crazy too. And I know people still bump his old shit.
And it's that is what's people don't understand this is global spread, but this weekend put all of this in the synopsis is we're living in such a bubble. Our social media is a bubble. The only thing I see on my social media is sports, funny shit.
Yeah, it's accustomed to what you like. That's the point. It's centered on social media. Yeah. They just whatever that's every time you like something, that's why you see more of it and all that shit. Yeah, this shit is
It's crazy how controlled this shit is. That if you let yourself be in the rabbit hole, you'll be in the rabbit hole without even knowing.
You can go deep into that, but I don't want to speak on that because niggas be listening. FBI on the app, the door, quick and shit. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. You see the dude looking at here though? Yeah, he might be the FBI. The little dude trying to see through the posters and shit.
You better keep walking. Shit, nah. Yeah.
Over the door.
Yeah. Stay it. Yeah. Keep walking.
He wants to be part of the podcast. But okay, so being in your third year of college, what do you think? For people who are in college right now, because we have a lot of college listeners or people getting ready for college. Do you think the biggest lesson you learned was? And what would be your biggest advice? What would be the first thing? Someone who's about to start college or is in the first weeks of college, what would you say is the biggest thing that helped you? And then what is the biggest thing that you learned? That was negative.
Biggest thing that helped me?
Yeah, what was the biggest thing that helped you get through to get to this point?
My friends, really.
So you'd be find friends. I feel you find the everyone has a college best friend, if you're gonna put it that way. Because it's you have your friends from outside, and then whatever they do. I know a lot of my friends didn't go to school, so it was good having people from my high school that I knew.
That's why it was
it was a little different. So for us, I guess, but for someone who's brand new, it's they don't know what you're going through. Your outside friends can't relate to we just had 4 midterms back to back, and at the end of the week we're heartbroken, sad, and broke. Yeah, and then niggas yo, hop on COD, and it's a completely different kind of
that's crazy
thing to think about. And thing I used to say that shit all the time is damn, and I tell my sister because she's about to go to school, and it's and you get to that point, like these people that you're chilling with now, then if they don't elevate with you or they're like a little younger than you, they're not gonna understand your mindset of what you're going through. So you're gonna be around people who are 100% relate, like I'm saying, and that's like
sometimes you gotta grow out of people. You know, that's something. You know?
Do you think that like growing out of someone? Do you think that like it's gonna happen regardless, even if you try to hold on to it? Or do you think it's like a natural process, or is it something that a mindset that you have to get to?
Like growing out of someone?
Yeah.
It's definitely mindset.
I think it happens naturally. I think no matter whether you want it to do or not, because I'll be like, I before I go to sleep at night, I like have these thoughts, and I'm like, damn, I haven't talked to that person in weeks. But it's like you're not part of this everyday like list of people, and it's like, damn, like it's been.
Someone just hit me up. I ain't talked to him in a minute.
It's like,
man, yeah.
It's been 2 months since I talked to Roger from Brookdale. Like, damn, I miss my nigga Roger, but like, it's crazy. That's why I feel like it's just happened naturally, because when you're not in that mode, you're not interfering with things that are like touching my radar. Like you're not even.
But that's a mindset, no?
Is it? It's because I don't purposely not want to talk to Roger.
It's a mindset for sure though, cause it's like a, cause you have to grow out of something. It's not, how can that happen naturally, you know?
Because it's like you just start to do, you as an individual start to do different things. Like, right, we're not 100% compatible in like the thing. Like you play like COD and you're into different weird shit that I'm like.
Weird shit. Don't do
that.
The other day
I woke up and you're watching anime and I'm like.
Heavy. I gotta watch it.
Yeah, I took the blanket and went back to sleep. You shit me.
That show is the heat. You gotta watch it.
I don't know what he was doing, but so it's like sometimes we'll be in like. This like for as much as people think that we hang out, we don't really now though. But like before,
last year, I didn't never see this man, yo. Like we never saw each other. Every time he went to the room, he wasn't there. Every time he went to the room, I wasn't there. And it was like, bro, I don't see this nigga anywhere, yo.
So it's like, so that's the thing. It's just a compatibility thing. So I think naturally, like your interest, as you start to gain more interest, you start to like find it somewhere else. And it doesn't mean that you purposely want to cut these people out of your life. It just means hypothetically, you start to not see them, and then it starts to become the pattern of not seeing them. And like I said, Instagram does the algorithm. You stop seeing their stories. You stop knowing they exist. It starts to get to the back of your mind to where you like you at a point where you like, damn, I haven't seen this person. Are they alive? Like,
I need a bad, but continue.
Are they alive at this point? We're going to take a small break. We'll be right back. You're watching Facts Over Fiction by Heartbreak Media. It's your boy, so. We are back. Tiggy still in the building with us. Came to chat it up. Facts Over Fiction brought to you by Heartbreak Media. We were talking about the mindset to like outgrow people. So what age do you think that you hit that mindset where you were like
18, 19.
Have to go.
Yeah, like 18, 19. Facts.
And you were just like, alright.
I was just like starting to see like shit more that I like, and then I started to notice like, damn, like there was red flags I seen but like before in life and I never like listened to. And I never thought were red flags, and then I was, oh, that's crazy.
I was having a conversation with someone, and I said, look, like, people, when you stop being friends with someone, you start to see all the shit you couldn't see because you were friends. Like, the shit you overlooked because we homies, we just gonna overlook that. And it was like, when I stopped being friends with homeboy, I was like, it was a whole bunch of shit that just smacked me in the face. Like, damn, he was never really your man's. Like even now when I have discussions with people about it, it's like hard to see the positive. I'm like, damn, when did we do some fun shit? Like when was the good times? Because like all this shit seemed fucked. Like it was good because it was funny and it lasted and blah 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 and we got through it. But it's like, damn, this nigga kept putting you in situations that you ain't need to really be in, and he helped escalate to that point. So it's like what you're talking about is like you see these red flags and you start to notice it more. Do you think that's like an age thing, or do you think that's just like I'm paying attention now, or did you
I don't
purposely?
think it's an age thing, because Yeah, that could happen at any age, too.
So did you purposely started looking for these things?
No. Why would I purposely look for something bad? That's crazy to do. If that's like...
Women do it all the time.
Yo, don't do that. Don't do that.
Women do it all the time.
Don't do that.
They be looking to hurt their feelings.
I mean, they do sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, yesterday was a perfect example of that.
No. We're not even getting into
No,
that.
we think. I mean, by the time this comes out, it's like they're gonna remember. Like, but no, we can get into that.
Nah, he's tripping.
I picked up the phone call.
First of all, why your phone so loud when you pick up calls? You can turn the volume down.
That shit was clear audio.
I heard like everything.
But do you think that was like it sounds like we're talking conversation?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was pretty like
No.
chill.
Cause she called your phone with the mad like, you heard it in her voice, and I noticed. And then when you were like this, you made it even worse. I'm like, oh, he's smiling.
No, for sure. I'm not gonna lie. But like, what I was saying with that is like, okay.
But you gotta turn the phone with that volume, and you would have been valid if you turned the phone volume down. You would have been valid. Like it would have been nothing.
But the whole thing was
Why
like,
is so loud though? Like she was, she loud. Like, is she like really loud when she picked the phone up though?
no, like I think it might just be her. Like
You think so?
Yeah, because she's a loud individual in general.
Okay.
But
Cause that's crazy. I
didn't think the conversation. Well, all I'm saying is like, first of all, don't look for things.
That wasn't one of those though.
That was one of those.
No, it wasn't. She's done those. She's done those before. Though.
Because she wasn't mad about the call. She was mad that I went like this and you started laughing.
Oh, then that's different.
That's what it was. That's what it was. That's why
really?
When you saw me
That's
when you saw me by the tent, and I was like,
oh yeah, I was like, oh. It's like,
because I'm like, you're not that ass. Like that. I'm like, you're not that ass. Like that's like.
So I'll be like, come on, you pick the right one. Come on, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, that's.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe something wrong. Never mind. I'm just yeah. Anyway.
Do you feel like it's hard to have a girlfriend in college?
No. If you, I don't know. You gotta really like, you gotta be really committed though, like 100% committed.
Because there's a lot of temptation.
Nah, 100%. There's temptation in everyday life.
But I think it's
There's more in college because you see. I get what you mean though.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, facts.
So do you think that you had a girlfriend in high school and in college. Which one do you think was harder for you to maintain?
College, because she went to a different school.
No, I'm saying it's hard to maintain. She didn't went to a different high school than you?
No, we went to the same high school.
That's what I'm saying. So, in high school, do you think it was harder to maintain that relationship or the relationship that you had in college? Like, comparing them.
High school.
I feel like it's just so much more drama.
High school?
Yeah. For most people. Because here, they be on the ass.
Yeah.
They be on the ass.
But I get you, yeah. High school is more drama.
Yeah. Versus, like, in college, you're supposed to be grown, like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're supposed to like, you feel me? Start maturing a little bit. In high school, you're not really you just playing with life.
Playing with house money.
Shit, I mean.
Nah, the high school's crazy, but.
High school.
I feel like our freshman year was like an extra year of high school.
Nah, facts.
I think the COVID hit exactly when it needed to. Obviously we're not wishing for the pandemic to come, but like the break that we had.
Cause that was whack, yo.
Yeah, the break that we had though, like it needed that, because I think we got to a point where it was gonna get real bad. Like.
What you mean? I don't think so.
I think it would have got real bad.
I don't think so.
You had left the second semester, right?
That's why I don't think so. Cause I left. Yeah. I already had you feel me? I got booted. You gotta get out of here. You gotta get out. You gotta get out.
But well, you was wild. So I mean,
I was wild. Freshman year, I didn't do nothing, yo.
Yeah, that's number one lesson. It is very easy to fall off track in college.
I'm not gonna lie.
It'll happen on you fast, because that 3 months feel like forever.
No, because freshman year felt dumb long. Yeah. And I'm like, but now it's going by so fast. I'm like, why would...
No, this year felt long.
Now this one right here? Yeah.
These weeks have...
Sophomore year.
Sophomore year.
Went like that. Oh my God.
Because it was online. Like, we just spent...
That was terrible.
Yeah. That was bad. You guys are lucky. Like I'm glad for that. Anybody who's like a freshman or senior, freshman or like sophomore during the pandemic, you're not really gonna understand what we're talking about because they'll be over by the time you get to senior year. So it's like
I feel bad for the high school seniors. Though.
No, that's terrible. Cause
I would be. That's my senior year. Like that's crazy. No prom.
No graduation.
Nothing. Yeah. You gotta graduate online. Like what is that?
Trip. Yeah, online is crazy.
You graduated online is ridiculous, yo. Nah. Graduating online is ridiculous.
But those 3 months feel like forever, and you start to take advantage of it.
That dude.
He wanna play ball. But like those 3 months felt like forever. So then you start to think you have more time to catch up than you do. The one class start to turn into I'm gonna miss 3 classes. Then it's like I only missed 3, and you look up 19 missed classes total. Yeah, this is going bonkers. Cause those 14 days.
We missed a lot of class. Yo, no one left that room.
For sure. No, that shit was. I don't even know where we ate. Like, when did we? I don't remember.
It happened so fast, yo. It happened so fast.
I don't remember.
Everything happened so fast.
Yeah.
It was homecoming. It had to be homecoming.
Yeah, it was definitely homecoming.
Yeah.
I hope that it's like that again. I hope it has that same like.
Yeah,
I feel like
I hope it's better, truthfully, because right now with like the high, I hope it's better. But if it's not, I'll be dumb tight. I'm not going to nothing else from this school. I'm just staying in my room for sure.
Now they've been getting it right so far.
Nah, it's been cool this semester. You know, I've been chilling.
Besides the obvious, but like. So in college, do you think that like give a relationship advice to the people who are in college in a relationship right now? Like, what is the number one thing that you've taken away from your relationship that you're like, if you just do this, you'll be good?
It's communication.
Everybody says communication is such a broad like.
It is, but like it's communication. It all stems from communication, and like, you know.
I told you they didn't look at me.
Nah,
they're trying to see the talent.
You gotta chill.
Mr. Skeleton.
Yeah, you gotta chill though. It's like communication, honesty, loyalty.
What is like communication to you? Like, what is some form of like where you're like, me and her can like, is it like
all the
because y'all both a little.
I'm petty. Niggas know I'm petty. Yeah. So you feel me? But I'm petty. But I'm not gonna be like. Cause you know that's my shorty, you feel me? So I'm not finna be OD petty to you. Yeah. If I wanna be petty, some niggas know I'm petty. Alright, you feel me?
You petty. Just you.
No, you petty too. Don't play with me. Don't do that. You petty too for sure. But nah, yeah. But like, then I'm like, alright, bro, we're not finna do this right now. Like, you gonna have to say something to me. Like, you feel me? But like I'm the type to like if I see something I'm gonna tell you. Like, I'm not finna just like see it and then be like alright I'm gonna just let you do you and then you feel me. Yeah. That's what you do.
I don't do that. You think I do that?
Yeah.
Alright, cause you're the only one that can have this. I had this conversation. Cause you see me on an everyday life. If you had to say what would be.
But I don't think you do it all the time.
What do you think my most toxic trait is?
I don't know.
Because people say I'm toxic.
Nah, you are.
So what would be my most toxic trait? Like, how am I toxic? Because nobody ever has that answer. I really think that people look at me like this. This is how the scale of mass people look at me like this. He's light-skinned, he's attractive, right?
That's how they forget. Yeah.
So, and there's women around him.
You just gotta be light-skinned and all the bitches think you get bitches.
No, because, you know.
He's not light-skinned, first of all. Anybody you say not? Nah, that's called Puerto Rican.
That you know? Okay, what about dude?
Who?
Dude.
Nah, he light skinned.
Okay, so I don't think people feel like that about him. Do you think so?
Yeah.
You think generally that if you had to like poll women, they would be like.
I don't know.
Not with the shirt on.
Nah, that he got to throw that fit away. Yeah.
that shit was crazy.
I don't know what he thought. That shirt looked too small too. It looked like a brother shirt. You get a bigger shirt, yo. You get the same shirt, just a little bigger, yo. You know? Damn. Yeah.
But like, I just feel like that's what they like. He's a lot of women around him, so that's what that means. And then they like, then it's like there's another part when you meet me, and it's like, I play this like, I'm like a good person, I'm nice, so they're like, alright, he's pussy, like, let's take advantage of him.
Too nice. Tell niggas this. Then tell niggas this, but it's cool though.
What is too nice though? Like,
you just can't be too nice. You just know, cause you know when people do stuff, you be like, I'm just no, cause then you get to a slippery slope that you can't do that.
Because I can't. I had this conversation with
you
Mally.
You can have a professional conversation.
Mally is like Mally is trying to get to where I am as like in terms of how the world perceives it, right? I had this conversation with him, and I'll say his name because we just talked about this. I can't attack certain things the way I would if I was someone else. The way you would, I can't do that.
You can't, but you can have a professional conversation. I know you feel a way about this.
But people don't respond to that.
What you?
People not grown enough to sit down and have that conversation. Because I'd rather do that than have to like move away from you. Because that's the only thing I really can do is like
I feel you.
So I can't fight you. I can't.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because then it gets bigger than me. Then there's other people that are gonna get like then it's bigger. So the chaos that comes with is too much. I can't go on a public platform and bash you. So I have to do it subliminally.
That's him.
I can't because then then again it's the same thing. They're gonna tie in other people. Now, who are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Now I get in the call like, yo, like who's dude? Like, why you like, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like, what you want to do? No, I don't want to do nothing. I did what I want to do, so I have to do it subliminally. And I gotta hide it in these like things because I can't say what I want to say.
You be throwing subs.
I do. I think that's my most toxic trait.
Yeah. Now that I think of it, yeah.
Okay, but to the women who feel like I've thrown subs in my lifetime.
You guys throw subs sometimes though.
I don't necessarily I'm not just out here throwing subs. I post sad content and heartbreak things because, Heartbreak Media, brought to you by Heartbreak Media. Follow us on our platform and everything like that. So the content has to come out that way.
That's cool, yeah.
If you give me content to talk about, right? Mm-hmm. That's completely different. Now we're in a different ballgame. Because that's what I do. So naturally, you're giving me the content to talk about, and I'm already in the process of putting content out. So these things are the things that I end up talking about, and then people feel like I'm talking about them. But it'd be people, and then other people feel like I'm talking about, like, I'll post something like, yo, like, this girl just broke my heart again. Mm-hmm. They're like, damn, this thing is still stuck on Noelia? No, I'm not. It's not.
You may have to say shorty's name.
People know. You know who, this is what I'm saying though, right? They feel like I'm still talking about her.
We don't care about her no more, truthfully.
Like, it's a long time from that situation. We've moved on and we've grown to a point of difference.
And people probably making assumptions. Stay out of my business, truthfully.
So I have to decode it. Like, I have to put it in code because people over here trying to figure out what exactly I'm talking about. So everybody feel like it's
invested.
Dumb. Yeah, so everybody feel like it's dumb. Every girl feels like it's dumb. What did Drake say? Every girl gonna say I wrote the song about them or something like that. And that's what they feel like. I promise you. It's not you. If you think it's you,
it's not you.
It's not you.
It's not you. It's crazy.
If you think it's you, it's not you. Because the people I be talking about don't pay attention to me. Because they know I'm going to go and do this.
Oh, that's true.
You got to be a little toxic, though.
No, facts. You got to, even in, relationships, be a little toxic, throw a little, you feel me?
Yeah, you be throwing a wrench. You be saying stupid shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She gonna fuck around.
Yo, stop it.
I had but the shit out you.
Nice.
So, there's a rumor going around, right? That you, I just wanted to give you a chance to clear it up. Mm-hmm. There's a rumor going around, I don't know who started it, saying that you bought your lady a car all cash.
Yeah, that never happened. Yeah.
So you're saying right now,
False information.
Public platform, that didn't happen.
That did not happen.
So you didn't go to the dealership and like told her to pick one out, and then you bought it, like with your own money.
No, I didn't.
Fresh off the lot.
Fresh off the line, cash is crazy.
But okay, so that's like, all right, that rumor is dead. That didn't happen.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Okay, so somebody else got her the car.
I don't know. Shit, she got the car though. Shit, me.
She got the car though. It's crazy. How do you feel about OnlyFans?
What you mean?
How do you feel about like?
Get your bag.
So if your lady came to you and was like,
yeah, would depend on what you're gonna do on OnlyFans.
But what if she wanted to do like content with you?
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that usually.
Like, but she gave you a ski mask.
No.
No.
No, it doesn't matter. Like we both not doing. Like you're not.
Okay, so what is too far? Like
when you start doing all that extra shit, you feel me? The feet pics, cool. Ruby Rose just posted an IG photo of herself. You do that, like she got a bag off that.
Okay,
you
so
feel me? You can do the feet. You feel me? That's the farthest you could go though. Yeah, you feel me? The feet, that's it. And then just post your little IG photos. Get some breach off that. You know, these niggas is horny nowadays. They do anything for pussy.
Yeah, that's You're hot now.
Yeah, just go get your bag real quick. If you start doing all that extra shit, yeah, now you lost me for sure.
Do you think, we're going to do like fast questions. Do you think that cheating is something you come back from in a relationship?
Come back from?
Yeah.
It's hard to. It depends.
How, okay.
If you
10 years, let me set the scene. You're 10 years in, been together, 10 years, one kid.
You can come back from that.
I don't
you come back from that, it's not going to be the same though.
We're not going back from that. Because when it slipped out, you helped him put it back in. That's all I'm thinking about.
You know what's crazy? I saw a post like that, and I started crying. I was like, that's crazy.
We're going to be honest. Like, my heart can't take that. I'm going to be honest.
You can come back from that.
Would you date a porn star?
I wouldn't marry her. No, I wouldn't marry her. I'd date her, though. Yeah.
So you'll be, like, seen out in public with her?
Facts. I could do that. You're not getting married, though. Yeah.
What age is a good age to have a kid?
To have a kid?
Yeah.
27.
For a female too?
Yeah.
What age is a good age to start dating in the first place? Girl and boy, so like.
Like, dating?
Yeah.
What do you mean by dating though?
Dating like having a boyfriend.
Having a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Like, shit, I don't know.
What date are you letting your daughter and or son?
My daughter? Oh, shit.
35.
Heavy. You can't go nowhere. You in the crib all day. Where you going? What you doing when you going? Nah.
You in the crib all day is crazy. Go to school, come back.
I'm not gonna be that. But like, you ain't get to like middle school type shit.
Middle school is crazy. That's like 12.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't. So,
that's when you start. That's when you start seeing.
You better hope we're not friends like when you have kids.
Why?
I'll be killing your daughter's little boyfriend. I'm gonna hit him up.
He better not do nothing. You feel me? Don't play with me. That's all I gotta say. You wanna play with me? Go ahead. You feel me? Go ahead. Just don't play with me. That's you feel me? I don't play about my.
You gotta meet him.
No, if you don't want me to meet him, don't bring me. Because if I meet someone, I'm gonna be like, alright, this, you feel me? You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't want to meet nobody. You feel me? My sister even like, I was talking about some shit with her. I didn't want to meet her boyfriend. Cause, like, that's your business. You feel me? Tell nigga pull up if you want. You feel me? But I'm not. That's your business.
So you wasn't like like your older sister boyfriend didn't come and play video games and shit.
Nah, I wasn't one of them kids. Like that's not my friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't one of them niggas.
I feel like you're the older little brother. Like I feel like you're like I can't picture you being the youngest.
Really?
Yeah. The fact that you're the youngest makes me upset.
I'm taller than all of them, so it's cool.
That's not an accomplishment.
I'm 6 foot.
Yeah.
I'm not 6 foot.
I'm not gonna put your business on the street like that. So you need to get on this platform.
That's crazy. You're supposed to say I'm 6 foot, yo.
I said I'm not gonna put your business on the street, dude.
That's crazy.
So you said what you said.
I'm like 5'10".
Okay, I feel like we get to a point where like I think that like you should let me marry into your family.
Yeah, but what are you talking about, man? You hear me tell me that.
No, I think you're older than Tiana mentally, though. I didn't mean to say her name, but I think you're older than your twin.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But nah, I'm not older than her. She older than me by 10 months. 10 months.
10 months is crazy.
But nah, when I was younger, you could tell I was the youngest. Like when I was like,
I don't think you can tell now.
nah, but like, cause even then when I was like in high school, cause I went to high school with Tiana. Like she was.
Because she's a senior, you're a freshman?
No, she was a sophomore. I was a freshman. She was a junior. I was a sophomore.
So she's a senior right now?
Yeah, she's a senior right now. I'm a junior.
Oh, so she's about to graduate?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So I was always in school. Like my senior year is when like.
To graduation, though, right?
He's wild.
Go ahead.
Anyway.
Anyway, see this? You think so? Alright, it's fine. Go ahead.
Yo, I hate this nigga. No, but
I think she might see this.
So my senior years was like when I really like we was all like apart. You feel me? For like the first time, like all of us. Cause Hamani went to go live with her boyfriend.
Okay.
Then Tabby just got back home from college because she graduated college when I went into like my senior year in high school.
God,
she graduated.
damn.
So we had graduation the same year, even my 8th grade graduation. That's just crazy. But,
he was like, how tall are you then?
8th grade?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I went to high school at 4'11".
Did you have to stay at the front of the line? Like when you know, like they did the line leaders in middle school? Were you always the line leader?
When I was little. I had the bean, yo. I'm like,
bro, okay, no.
Cause these kids these days be having a fresh cut. First day school, I had the bean, yo.
Yeah, look,
y'all don't even know.
I know my father watching this podcast, so I'm specifically talking to you. He first of all, he's gonna be mad that I'm not wearing the suit. That's one thing. He's gonna be really mad that I didn't take his advice and put on the suit.
Suit seem cool, yo. Just
no, I'm never gonna be suited and booted for an episode of Factual Fiction. I promise you that's not gonna happen. Second of all, I used to have the butterbean biscuits.
Yeah.
Light Caesar. Straight down. I used to, bro, my feelings used to hurt. But like when I got to middle school, he let me do my own shit. Like, if you see my pictures in middle school, I got mohawks and crazy ass designs and shit in the side of my head. Looking crazy. I once got the Miami, this was the haircut of my life, the Miami Heat sign.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Right? And
why would you do
I
that
got
to yourself?
my ass cut every single day for 3 months.
I never got my ass cut to do some shit like that though. Cause niggas know I put it was like cause I played football, I put like my name in it and then number 20. Like in my head, like when I got cut.
Oh, no.
Niggas thought my shit was fire.
No, like, I had mad designs like before that. I went to this is my last time going to that barber. I was in 7th grade.
Oh, he fucked that shit up.
He fucked it up.
What did it look like?
It looked like a pineapple with a crown. I'll be honest. It was bad. It was real bad. Like,
Yo,
it was real bad.
He violated. Yeah, don't go back to that man.
Yeah, I never went back to that. Shout out to Z. And I feel like the barber is okay. How much do you tip your barber?
I don't be tipping him sometimes, truthfully.
Do you tip a waiter?
I don't tip.
Okay, good. All right, cool. Because if you tip,
I don't tip Uber Eats
I
because
really get
the fees is already.
No, Uber Eats, you never get a tip.
I don't tip Uber when I take an Uber. I don't tip.
That's crazy because fuck, I'm gonna tip you for. Like that doesn't even make you didn't do nothing special. To this, I feel like a tip is something you give someone when they do something.
I feel like you went above and beyond in your job. I'll give you a little. Alright, you got it. Like I'm about to give a tip to somebody. He came back one time and he said some shit disrespectful. I said, alright, I picked the money back up and I left. Yeah.
When I like the nigga from when we went to Olive Garden, that nigga was goated. He had all that shit come out like shit.
Oh nah, yeah. The bread sticks is.
Yeah. And the nigga was like, to go? Gotcha. Took care of it. You earned that, right? No, if you just drive me to my destination, I'll get tipped. Okay. I remember one time went to the movie. I went to GSP. Like this is like long before, and I went to the movies, and this Uber driver came. He had the strobe lights. It was a Suburban. Strobe lights inside, music blasting. He had candy, like shit to everybody, right? He got a tip. You went above and beyond to make this an enjoyable experience.
I ain't never got one with candy and nothing. And all my
They just be coming. So?
Regular cars.
So? Yes. Yes.
Sometimes they don't even be speaking to me, which I like though. I like
Be quiet. There's one time.
I hate when they speak to me. He trying. One time I was in the Uber, he trying to be like, he's like, oh I rap. And he playing some rap. I'm like, oh no, yo, I don't want to listen to this, bro. This is whack, yo.
You put on his mixtape?
Bro, I swear to God he did. I swear to God he did.
Nah, that's crazy.
He said, oh yeah, it is me. I said, oh yeah, this shit whack. Nah, you got. I'm like, bro, just get me to my destination, bro. Turn this whack shit off.
Oh yeah, that's me. It's crazy. Yo, nah, that's sick. That's sick. I'm not gonna lie, can I take money from you? Like, I would take money off this trip if I could.
Yo, cancel my ride and just take me there, yo, because you gave me take.